Hello, good morning. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Here we have today a VW Beetle. Now this is the sort of last generation of the Beetle before they discontinued it. So quite sad really, because I like that whole Beetle brand, but perhaps they'll bring it back in the future. Now this is the 2 litre TDI, so it's got the economical, powerful and quite refined diesel engine. Now we took this in part exchange. We're a Mazda dealer. I quite fancied having this as part of our used car offering because it's unusual. I think it's quite stylish and very iconic, to be honest, and if I was to look for one of these I'd probably struggle to find one. Now it's presented in white, and I actually had the wheels refurbished professionally in gloss black because I thought that would be the best thing for it. I think from new they come with a diamond cut wheel. I'm not a fan of diamond cut wheels because they go all milky and sort of erode and look quite tatty after a while. So these have been dipped, powder coated, repaired and painted gloss black, so they are better than new. Now this car's got a really good service history. The previous owner is known to us. They were recommended by another customer of ours who's a very good customer of ours. So if you're watching the video, thank you both for a lovely car. I've actually really enjoyed sort of driving and getting this car up together. Now I've serviced it. We've done an MOT. We had to do some it's very common, these are based on a Golf and wishbone bushes they wear, so we've changed, I think we've changed both the wishbones, so that's done. That's kind of a standard thing on these. MOT'd it, done the wheels, and it's looking lovely. The hood is in fantastic condition. I shall show you that once it's up. It's a cloth hood, so cloth, a bit harder wearing in my opinion to vinyl. That's from my experience with our MX-5s. And it's not all mossy or anything like that. It's in really great shape. Now this car's really well spec'd. You've got front and rear parking sensors, and it actually comes up on the screen in the car, so you can see, you know, where the hazard is coming from. You've got climate control, you've got cruise control, dare I say it, a DAB radio, but we'll have to double check that when we get in the car. Now I've had a look at others online. There aren't many, but it does seem to me, I mean this is a sports spec, but I don't think all of them have the leather seats, and they've got really good quality of leather. Now leather's a strange thing these days because you get all sorts and reconstituted and bits and pieces, and I hope Mazda aren't listening, but this is a better quality than on our Mazda cars, but I'm just being honest here. And look at that, you've got 4 seats and you've got ISOFIX anchorages in the back, so you can take little people with you and enjoy the fun. I think I'd really enjoy using this. 4-seater convertibles. Everyone could enjoy themselves, you know. It's a little bit sometimes selfish, I think, with a 2-seater. It's got a height adjustable seat. So there's no premature wear or anything there. You've got these lovely elasticated pockets, automatic lights. I'm just checking the wipers. I think they're manual wipers. Cruise control on that stalk there. All good stuff. Look at the alloy pedals. And by the way, I do have some mats in the boot. I don't know why I've had to put some in the boot. And speaking about the boot, now I don't know if this is a standard thing, but I thought I'd leave it. I think it's quite cute. And Vindies, that will come off if it's only a sticker, but I wasn't sure if it was meant to be a part of the car. Now, you've got an enormous boot. Well, I would say it's a pretty decent sized boot actually. And you can get some more space pulling these levers, and so you can take those seats down. All right, all good stuff. And I must say, these VWs are really well made. I've got a Cabriolet myself, which has done 250,000 miles, and it seems to have this build quality. Yeah, I think this is the sort of pinnacle of VW. Now, let's take a look at this side. It's all in good shape. You can turn the passenger airbag off just using a key, so you don't have to get a manufacturer specific child seat like Mercedes get you to do. Height adjustable passenger seat as well. You've got the armrest, the all important cup holders, heated seats, DAB radio. No, it has. Look at that DAB radio, and you've got the dials here. So you've got oil, temperature. Not sure what that one is. We'll have a look when we start it up. It looks like some sort of timer. And we've got a boost pressure, because obviously it's a turbo diesel, coupled with the DSG gearbox. So it's a lovely gearbox, actually. I'm very impressed by that. So you don't sort of lose performance and economy. This will be really economical. I mean, this would be perfect to do like a European road trip or something like that. So let's get the hood up, and I'll show you the condition of the hood. And I'm actually impressed at how quickly this roof goes up. Mazda have, on our little MX-5s, they go up in about 11 seconds. I don't think this is far off it. So look, we shall get in the car now. I believe we've got to start the car, but or at least have the ignition on, I suppose. Yep, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I've started counting a bit late, but I think that's about 12 seconds. So let's have a look outside. There you go, look at that. Lovely. And there's no cracks. You normally get cracks on the vinyl ones here, or where they bend. As you can see, there's nothing like that. Got a heated rear screen with glass window. The green tint makes the car look amazing. Please do study the photos I've taken. I've taken a lot of photographs. You've got the black mirror caps. Oh, and I also did put new rear brake pads and discs were done at the last service. Okay, so let's start her up. Okay, now how do I get the mileage up? Let's have a look. Am I doing something wrong here? I should have done a trial. A rehearsal, sorry. Here we go. So total distance is 95815. Okay. It's got an excellent service history, which I'll share with you, including the timing belt and water pump, and that's the main one that will cost you a considerable amount of money. I'll come to that in a sec. So you've got your climate control, dual zone, parking sensors you can switch off here. Let me just show you something. So when you put the car in reverse, so you've got your reverse and the front. So if you, in fact, I'll show you, we're on private ground, so I can do this. There's no one around. As we creep, there we go. So look, there is a there's actually a wooden post, so it will tell you the sort of direction it's coming from, whether it be on the corner, you know. So all good stuff, and that goes for the front as well. So a very manoeuvrable car. It's got all the things I'd require from a vehicle, and the performance is excellent. Now my father actually had an old Beetle. Well, he's had a few of them, but they're noisy things, and they don't have power steering, and they're lovely and everything, but I don't know if I could live with one. But this would be superb. And look at that headlining. Lovely, beautiful, soft headlining. And I like this as well, look. That's very retro. It's got that very retro feel to it, and a glove box as well. You've got the phone kit, so that's all good stuff, you know. DAB radio, telephone, air conditioning, automatic transmission. That's what I look for in a car, and this handles really well, so we've got a really nice ride. So onto the service history. I brought the whole folder out. I should have got the part which has the bill for the air condition, for the cam belt. so I'll have to muddle through that in a minute. But look, Vines in Huntingdon, Johnson's Volkswagen, Solihull, again. And look, this is something that people don't tend to do. The DSG oil and filter change, so that was done in 17. Yeah, good stuff. Quick fit service there, and I've got lots of receipts which I'll show you, so you can tally them up with the service book. I don't know why people don't always fill in service books. Here, look, just had a wheel alignment done recently. Tyres in 2022, Hankook, very good tyres. This was something in 2021, a service, £502. These are the original Volkswagen services. Health check. Autoglass, imagine it's had a windscreen at some point. It's always nice to keep these things, I think. Right, there's that receipt gone. Now this is actually the second time I've done this video. The first video I wasn't happy with because I hadn't had the car properly cleaned, and I also hadn't had the car hadn't had the wheels done, and the wheels really set a car off. Oh my god, there is definitely a receipt here for that. Hold on, maybe I'll skip through it by accident. I think it was done here. Oh, I'm a silly Billy. Here we go, look at that. So in 2020, front brake pads, front brake discs and pads, timing belt kit, and it says they're rear disc corroded. They're what we've just changed. Okay, so superb service history, really, really good. So that can all go to the next owner. And there we go, that's the MOT that we've just done on the car, middle of April. Yeah, all good. Okay, so as mentioned earlier, we're a Mazda dealer, so this car will come and it's prepared like a Mazda used approved car, and it will come with a 12-month warranty. All right, we'll give the car another valet. It definitely deserves another one, but it won't take long to do. Ready for the next owner. All right, now a few things. Part exchange is extremely welcome, as you can imagine. This car was actually due to go to one of those online places. The customer just made that assumption that's the best place for it, and that's the best deal he can do. He can have. No, not at all. I was like, no, I want your car. I want it as a part of our used car offering. So please do punch your reg number in and do all those things, and maybe even visit them, and then they can sort of tell you it's not worth what they say. This is what customers tell me anyhow. But speak to us. We want your car. You'll get the best deal with a part exchange. We've got all the dealer facilities, online consultation, video walk round. We can, oh, look at that. That's good. Video walk round, delivery facility, finance facilities, etc., etc. Okay. If you've dealt with us before, thanks for considering us again. If you've not, and you're out of area perhaps, then please do check out our reviews. You'll get a good idea of what sort of people you're doing business with. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching the video. I've really enjoyed doing it. I've actually got in early this morning before it rains to do this, and yeah, we look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.